Hi everyone, I welcome you back to Havana Hangout. I know you have missed us, and like I promised, I told you that it was going to be every Thursday. Today we're going to be talking about the insecurities in the country, the killing of Christians, kidnappings, the insecurity. You cannot even travel from here to Osaka and your mind will be at ease. Be really scared of kidnappers. Despite checkpoints on the way to Osaka, you still get to hear about people being kidnapped. So many things going on in the country. We are here rather today to speak on what is going on. So with me here in the studio is Martins David. Hi Martins.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. So nice to have you. Hi, another person here is Cecile. Mr. Tanner.
Thank
It's
you.
so nice to have you here. Actually, would love to hear from you both. I know that you know in details what is going on in the country. I would love to hear your take on the insecurity in the country. Let's go with Cecil.
Generally, as in, I feel that the mood, or as I would put it, of the country right now, we're in a state of deep fear where mothers are afraid of sending their children to schools, people are afraid of traveling for the holidays. Everybody is just in a state of fear. I think that's the state in which we are in right now. Insecurity is at its all-time high. Just a lot that has been going on right now.
Yeah, David Martins. Let's hear from you.
All right, I'll say insecurity is something that we are getting used to in Nigeria because we tend to live with this kind of mindset that anything can happen to anyone at any time. Formerly, we thought it was far in the north, but now it's gradually encroaching into the southern part, the southwest, the southeast, and even the
Southeast.
south-south region.
Yeah.
We can see of recent attacks in Edo, kidnappings in Edo. We can see of the recent attack in the Middle Belt and region, that is in Kwara State, head of attack in Iwo local government in Osun State, and also we've been hearing some stuffs in Lagos. We thought it was the northern region, but now it is everywhere.
Sometimes people frame these attacks on as targeting specific religion, the Christians. What do you have to say about this?
Is actually channeled towards the Christians. Because if you look at the core states that have actually faced this attack, okay, we can say attack has been launched in Borno. I think since from 2009, there've been series of attacks in Borno. But you can look at other states, the Middle Belt region, Kaduna, the southern Kaduna. These are areas dominated by Christians. Go to Plateau State, you see that Plateau State is predominantly 80% Christians, 80 to 90% Christians. Benue State, 95 to 90% Christians. So these regions that have been attacked are predominantly Christian parts. If you go to southern Kaduna now, most people they were actually afraid. That was last year, I think, but now the attack has subsided. Now they've moved to Benue. Look at the attack in Yelwata in Benue, killing and burning people, finishing people, driving them away from their own residence to IDP camp. Imagine a country, you are in an IDP camp in your country. IDP camp is actually for people who flee from a country to another country. But now we can see that the IDP camp, we are having an IDP camp in our country.
Okay, Cecil, let's hear your point of view on
Okay,
this.
well, while I strongly understand the concept where Mr. David is coming from, I don't like to see things as black and white as they would seem. I like to see it from a plain point of view. I feel that there's a gray area in this, and what I'm trying to say is that it's whether Christian, Muslim. I feel that this is an attack on Nigerians as a whole. Yes, we may say that they were attacks on on Christian, more Christian, and the rest. But I would like to say that it is not. This is Nigeria we're talking about. We're not just talking about a setting, just just a religion. We're talking about people. We're talking about lives. We're talking about Nigeria. I don't look at this problem as a spiritual, as a religious type of scenario. I look at it as a threat to our existence.
Right now, what are the areas in Nigeria that are being affected, that is current insecurities in the country?
Say one major part that has really been affected is education, and that is the thing that really, I believe, in totality affects us as Nigerians, because where we live in a country where there is a higher rate of illiteracy, there is more susceptibility to the brainwashing of all these young children. Because if you really think about it, who are these Boko Haram herdsmen recruiting? They are all these girls, all these small children that they abduct and they take away, they brainwash them. And the only reason why they can brainwash them so easily is because there is no formal education, there's no proper formal education in Nigeria.
Most people cannot just go to the boarding school again. Most individuals cannot go to the boarding school because anything can happen.
Exactly.
I saw that many schools in the northern region, they were closing up. Why? Because of the insecurity that happened, I think, about last month. So the education aspect has been affected.
It's been a nice time here in Havana Hangout. I really hope that you enjoyed this our conversation today, and we're definitely going to be seeing you again next week Thursday. Ciao.